Okay, going live. Okay. All right, welcome to the GhostStrats show. If you're watching this in a VOD, this is episode 2 of season 1. I'm trying to condense this stuff into shows and have everything nice and organized. We do have an outline tonight. We're going to be going over, we're going to do some meshnology. We'll be tearing down a gadget. We're going to talk about LilyGo tonight. We're going to talk about this device back here. We're one of the first in the world to get one of those. Talk about that device in the background. Talk about the Zerotrace collaboration, the Bruce fundraiser. We'll talk about some merch, new merch and stuff I've been working on, and some projects, as well as some other things in memberships. And then we have a Q&A at the end, and we're giving away a $100 voucher to Midwest Gadgets. So we have quite a lot planned for tonight. So I'm just gonna get that intro out, and I'm gonna start taking this apart and checking on chat. What's going on, John? How are you, buddy? John, I don't know if you saw the message. We are doing the giveaway tonight. I don't know if you're available to help me out with that. Really would appreciate it. But I got everything nice and organized for tonight. We'll try to keep this within an hour or hour 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and get the chat up. Kinda Geeky will be co-hosting eventually when he comes in. He might already be here, honestly. When he does come, we'll get Kinda Geeky in here for co-host. We got a lot of things planned tonight, and we got to do unboxing. And I have 3 BLE Shark Nanos I got to unbox tonight. We'll talk about that. That's kind of a last minute thing that came in before I went live. So we'll talk about that and why I have 3 BLE Shark Nanos. These Nanos have some special firmware on it, but we'll talk about that later. So again, let me get the chat up so you can get distracted. And there goes my screwdriver. First off, how was everybody's week? How was everybody doing? And we do have the $100 voucher planned for tonight at 9 o'clock. We're going to be doing a Discord giveaway. So if you haven't joined our Discord, make sure you guys join that so you don't miss out the opportunity. Discord is the easiest place for me to do the giveaways. It just works better for us and the mods and the people that run it. So we'll be giving away a $100 voucher to Midwest Gadgets. They have some really cool RFID tools and really good learning tools. We have a couple in the studio. I made a couple of videos on it, and the people over there are just fantastic. So definitely love us some Midwest Gadgets on this channel. All right, so pretty much got everything taken apart. So I'm taking apart an N32 right now. So this is one of the easiest ones you can buy and build. I don't know if they are updating them to the Heltec V4. If they do, I would highly recommend buying one of these. But currently this one has the Heltec V3 on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see, but it might be dark enough for you can see. But it's a very simplistic setup. You get your battery. This is a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. You get your nice little antenna here and your Heltec V3 on the inside. So I'm going to do a full strip down tonight to show you how easy this stuff is, these kits are to build. Again, no instructions, just 2 brain cells in a dream, Meshtastic and off-grid communications, and could be this easy for you. Like it's not that hard. There you go, pop that out. I'm going to leave that stuff plugged in though. I really hate this part. Wait, I didn't even put I just noticed I didn't even have a washer on this side. So when I built this, I did this wrong. I just pull it out. Oh, it's jammed. It's actually jammed. I just realized that. Like, it's stuck because it's jammed in there. So I actually built this wrong. That's funny. I don't even know if I can get it free. Let me just see if I can get it free and do it the right way. Wow, it's really stuck. Well, if you were to do it correctly, I don't even know how this thing is jammed the way it is, but you would have the washer piece on the top here Kind of how on this one you can see it, it's holding it really nicely. So I don't know how, but this is one of the first ones that maybe I've gotten, and I tried doing it on my own. But it's jammed enough where it's stuck, so I'm gonna leave it. I tried prying that out, but very easy build. You can see that I have my Heltec device plugged in, and all you have to do is get the Heltec. Before you do that, you get the little plastic piece that's a button. You go ahead and match the shapes. Square goes in square, circle goes in circle. Take the Heltec device, line it up nicely. The USB-C port, it should line up exactly with that USB Type-C. And the screen looks there, the buttons are right here. And then your battery, nice and easy. And then you got that one screw to put the Heltec device back in. The whole point I do these teardowns is because I really do like this company, Meshnology. They make these kits affordable and easy to build. And DIY kits can be very intimidating, but this company does a really good job at making it simplistic enough where you're not sacrificing quality for convenience or anything like that. So as you see right there, you're gonna line it up. Now the cool thing with these setups is that you get these really cool washers, and I could show you probably in the camera. They're like squared, and they fit perfectly in these little slots here. So you're gonna see I put the square in. That's what's gonna hold the screw down. I put the case over it, and I put the screw in. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat too much. I've just got a lot to get done tonight. I'll have my co-host in here shortly. There you go. Screw that in. And just repeat the process. Okay, what the heck did I do there? Plug it in, screw it in. And again, while I'm doing this, we're going to be doing a $100 giveaway tonight. It's a $100 voucher to it's like a gift card basically to Midwest Gadgets. They're a big supporter of ours. They support our study month. So this is actually, we completed our first study month of this year in January. But they're offering to give us a couple more vouchers to keep it up. I think I just realized the error on my ways. Stand by 1 second. So I think this is an older version because I just realized that this lines up differently. That's interesting. Hold on. I just realized, so this kit, this is one of the older kits. I'm wondering if this is different than my other ones. Oh, there you go. That's how you do it. So yeah, so this kit's different than the other ones. That's interesting. So the Plus kit is a lot more organized. It looks way better, a much sleeker design. This one's actually made with ABS plastic, not a 3D print like this one. But I noticed... So these are different case designs. Look at this. I did not realize that. So this is one of the first generation ones. This is one of their more newer generations. So that's cool. This is one of the first. I did not realize I had the first edition of this. So you can see a long way they came. So that's the old one. This is the more modern one that's not the ABS plastic. So that's pretty cool. So that was a happy accident tonight. So this is one of their older versions. Very cool. See, that fits really nicely. So really nice. So that's something that happened by accident. But you can see that they're constantly improving their products. And again, the kits are so easy to use. Really do appreciate Meshnology. And they're really great with the community too. They're really good sending us stuff. They've donated tons of gadgets toward my cause. They got the GhostStrats edition, even though they don't say it, but it's the purple edition devices over there. Someone asked me the other day, I'm going to say it right now because people do ask me, what's the best one you can buy currently? I would have to say, anything with a Heltec V4 base, so this one I know for certain has a Heltec V4 and GPS built into it. So the N39 would probably be the best kit one to buy right now. But with a little bit more money, you can buy the Heltec kit. Now this thing has a touchscreen, it's a completely independent node. This guy is in my opinion, the best standalone Meshtastic gadget that can replace a T-Deck. So the T-Deck used to be like the reigning champion for a long time. Still a great device, very nice. They Lily Go updated the keyboard on this one. Really good if you want a standalone Meshtastic gadget, because a lot of people don't like having it tethered to your phone because they want an off-grid experience. This is the most modern one, I think, right now. With the antenna, built-in GPS, it's about the same money as this guy right here, maybe $10 more or less than $10 more. You can get this guy right here. I recommend you checking this out, especially with the Heltec V4 built into it, because you get better range with it as well. So really cool thing to check out. And then LilyGo is great too. I actually made contact with them this week after like a month of silence. So we're back on good terms. They got stuff coming into the studio. We have a brand new T embed coming in. I know very little about it, but they don't have it on their website yet. I'm assuming it's a T embed plus with a external antenna this time around that comes with it. So for people that built the external antennas and stuff like that, it was kind of hard with this case, but I actually did it myself. I ended up putting some external antennas on my T embed CC1101, but I think they made it with it now. So that should be coming in. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out that. I got a lot of cool stuff coming in. I've been working behind the scenes with companies, as you see here. And this guy's coming up next, but pretty good. So we built this guy. This is Meshnology. Highly recommend checking them out. I always go over their gadgets in the beginning of the live streams because I really do like the company. I think they make the most fair priced kits out there. Really good quality, very simplistic to use. I got tons of videos showing you how to build these on my channel. Really great devices to get into Meshtastic. Now, if you want even cheaper, and you want to get your foot in the door, I recommend you getting one of these devices right here. You got a Heltec V3. You can get these on Amazon for about $20 to $30. You have the T3S3 from LilyGo, or a Heltec V4 would be my number one recommendation. It's about $30 to $40. And I don't think I have a standalone Heltec V4 in the studio right now. I thought I did. I think I might. I know I used it at my. I'm trying to get my. I'm using it at work right now for experiments. So there's a lot of gadgets out there. If you use code GhostStrats on LilyGo's website, you can save 5% on your devices, as well as support the channel. So that's it for that. I'm gonna see if my co-host is here. Kinda Geeky, are you in the chat? And we're just a quick break from our sponsors here. Just kidding. I wish that they could sponsor me. I need free salsa in my life. Kinda Geeky is here. Let's get the man, the one and only Kinda Geeky, the founder of NerdSec. Oh, I forgot my biscuit. It's upstairs. Actually, I'll let it go. Let's go ahead and call my friend here. Kinda Geeky. I'm currently charging the phone because my kids were using it for their YouTube. Actually, I caught my son watching one of my YouTube videos the other day. I found that very interesting. He goes, "Dad, that's you." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." I'm calling. Hello, hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's up?
Good. Happy Friday. How are you?
Happy Friday. I'm doing pretty well. This week felt like a month. It was a crazy week this week.
Well, you made it through.
Yes.
Everything's okay, and we get to enjoy some quality time with all these people from the community here.
Yes.
I absolutely love Friday. You get to see so many people come in. It's pretty awesome.
It is, and I really do appreciate you coming here and helping me read chat. Between my dyslexia and me trying to do everything in the studio, it makes my life so much easier having you around. So I really do appreciate you. And if you want, while I'm cleaning up here, do you want to talk about NerdSec, what you guys are all about, and Team NerdSec, and explain about war driving and joining the team?
Yeah, absolutely. For those that do know, I will say, aren't the the uploads slow to, not to just today, but this whole week, uploads have been so slow. We saw some server issues over on wiggle.net. It's just been painful. I uploaded a file, not even a very large file, at like 2 o'clock this afternoon, and it is still processing. It happens from time to time. It gets really bad during the Worldwide War Drive, which is an event that happens at the same time that DEF CON happens each year. And so for all the NerdSec members out there, and really anybody war driving, end of August, or is it end of September? I forget which. There's a big contest. There's no prizes or anything like that, but it's a big contest, and everybody gets together and goes war driving over a 3-day weekend. It's really cool. So I hope everyone checks it out. Just Google Worldwide War Drive, and you can find out some information on that. Other than that, Team NerdSec, we're doing great. We are, and I feel like a broken record, to be honest, because I say this all the time. We're moving up the ranks so incredibly fast, right?
Yes.
We have 219 members now. We are the second largest team on wiggle.net.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly right. We are in 21st place. And we have about 800,000 new networks to find before we can jump into being a top 20 team. Pretty amazing stuff. I was thinking we wouldn't get there until, top 20, until maybe the end of summer. And here it is. It's not even spring yet, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. The amount of network over how many networks have we found as a team? How many?
As a team, we have found 3,415,000 unseen networks.
Let's go.
And yeah, isn't that crazy? And we've seen rounding up. I'll just say 11 million networks in total. Like, those numbers are so giant. What's up, right?
We're awesome.
Pretty cool stuff.
Love seeing the community come together and doing that. It's fun. And then these gadgets that we promote on the channel, between my daily drivers would be the Spectre Pro. I use that with the WiggleNet app on it to war drive, but I've really been using the Biscuit Pro, which I don't have right now. I do have the case. I can pretend that it's all inside here, but this is my like black hole of network war driving. This thing just grabs everything. And it's just insane. I really do like this, and they did some updates recently that I wanted to talk about tonight, but I'm not going to have time to do it. They're just improving this. It's a brand new device. They're currently sold out at the end of March. I believe they're going to get some more of these. Definitely be on the lookout for this thing. This thing is a war driving beast, and it's so small and compact. I actually put this thing in a mint case. I have a video on my channel if you're curious about it. But really cool. So if you want an easy gadget to war drive, you don't want to go through all the hard labor of having these things and uploading themselves. Like, this thing uploads itself to WiggleNet, connects to your internet, and does all the work for you. So there's ways to make war driving fun and easy, so you can join teams like us and have a fun time experimenting and learning about networks. So definitely recommend checking out the war driving team.
Yeah, one thing I'll add on to that device in particular, they just dropped, so Hedge just dropped that update yesterday, and one of the things in that update that caught my eye was the ability to link 6 C5s to that device, which turns that into, as far as I know, by far the most powerful war driving gadget in the cybersecurity field right now. I have to get my hands on doing this link and checking it out, but it will disperse Wi-Fi channels across the 7 total, or I think it's 8 total MCUs, and manage all of them, which means you can drive way faster, grab more frequencies. If it works, which he's saying it does, it's a game killer. Everything else is just going to be weak. No offense to all gadget makers out there. It's pretty amazing.
No,
I can't wait to get my hands on it and try it out.
it's right. The device linking is the new thing, and we'll talk about that tonight because there's a reason why I have three BLE Shark Nanos in the studio right now. It just got sent to me.
Sounds good.
So that's we'll tie that into later. But right now, it's going to move into what the heck is this orange device over here? And Cyberchuck with the $5, really do appreciate you, dude. I just thank you. You're always supporting the channel. We do appreciate you. You're a channel member, really does help me. And thank you for so much for the donations all the time. It really does help me fund the stuff here. So with that said, this you're looking at, I'm one of the first people in the world to get this gadget right here. And I did 3 videos on this week. And this Kickstarter, this is not even available yet. The Kickstarter launches at the end of this month. So we're getting the first look here at the Laura Surt. Now, this device right here, and I talked about this before, that I like my Meshtastic gadgets to be multi-tools. Like we have the Mesh Pocket, where it's a battery bank that has a Meshtastic gadget built inside, so it serves 2 purposes, right? And I said, one day I wish they could put a flashlight in one. I wish they could put a solar bank in one, something like the Spec 5 beacon, where you have a built-in solar panel. It has a battery in it, but I wanted something where you could put all this stuff into one. That, a flashlight. I want something that you could put everything into one, right? So this company caught my attention. I don't know how, maybe the algorithm or something. I saw this. I don't know how I saw it early the way I did, or maybe they reached out to me. I forget how it happened, but I said, "Hey, I'm so and so. I've been talking about a gadget like this. I would love to do a video on it." And sure enough, they ended up sending me 2 of them. So the good things about this gadget is that you get exactly that. It's a charging bank. It's a battery, has a built-in solar panel. This thing has a flashlight that's killer. I forget how to turn it on. There you go. Killer flashlight. Tons of modes on here. It has a FM radio. And it uses the aux, your headphones, as a antenna for the FM radio. It's really only meant for like emergency broadcast. So God forbid it ever gets that bad where TV signals are out, everything is down, and the government's sending some kind of FM broadcast telling you, "Hey, shelter in place," or "Don't go out." They'll if it's that bad, you're gonna get FM messages saying, "Hey, telling the public what to do if they can hear this." If pray it never gets that bad, but this device has that built in just in case it ever does get that bad. So this big antenna here is a LoRa antenna. This thing has GPS built into it. There's not a Meshtastic gadget. Now this is where the sad side is with this, is that this is a locked down environment. So this comes with an app, and the app uses LoRa communications, and it also uses your phone network to create this like ecosystem where you can have a hybrid system, where you can keep track of people. There's maps. It's like ATAC, everything built into one. The downside is that this does not play nice. It will not play with Meshtastic or MeshCore. And that's where it's going to deter a lot of people. And I've complained about that to this company already. You would need 2 of these to really experience what this thing can do. And I would demo the app tonight, but if you're curious on how the app looks, I did an in-depth video, first look impressions and unboxing. All was posted this week. So I'm gonna have you go look at that because we have a lot of things to do tonight. And we're already 23 minutes in. But this gadget, if I can give you a brief summary about it, is it works. The environment's really nice, but for the price, it's also tough too. This device alone will cost you about $300 alone. So if you needed 2 to get the full experience, and I'm turning things on by accident, you would need like $600. Now there's an early bird special where you buy 2 for I think $260, and there's also another special where you get $100 off this one. Again, this isn't out yet. This will probably launch at the end of March, early April. But really cool idea. Now, if they were to build something like this that you can integrate with MeshCore or Meshtastic, sign me up. And also with a radio that you can kind of configure on your own, that'll be the next gadget I'll go crazy about. Now, for me, this being limited to only their ecosystem really does say it's hard for me to recommend this, to spend that kind of money and say, "Hey, you must need this," because this is more like a cool gadget to have. It works. It's simplistic. The app is really, really nice. The hybrid system is something cool. You can call people with the hybrid system. You can actually add me on the app right now and call and text me if you wanted. so you don't necessarily need this device, but it's a cool environment. It's a cool idea how to make this work together. And the mapping features reminds me of an easier ATAC system. So definitely a really cool gadget. Go check out the videos on this. You're looking at one of the first people in the world to have this. And if you were to Google Laura Surt, there's a disclaimer because Ventures of Ilya, he said, hey, just tell people a warning. If you Google this, it actually comes up with a weird website. So make sure you type in this, the Laura Surt and Kickstarter at the end of it, or you're gonna get some kind of weird website. So just a warning. That's how new this is. Google doesn't even know what to do with this yet. So just want to keep that in mind. So the Laura Surt, we're one of the first people to get it. One of the first Kickstarter survival gadgets I've done on my channel. YouTube did not really push the video, so you're going to have to go search for it. It's one of my new uploads. But something interesting, and I would like to see more stuff like this, but way more open to the community and to other Meshtastic or other Mesh LoRa environments. So what do you guys think about this? I want to look at chat for a minute to see what they say and take a drink because I'm getting thirsty here.
I'll jump in real quick,
Yep.
Ghost, while you take a drink. OSINT Master, just real quick, thanks for addressing that concern. If you're still in the Discord channel, you'll see that that is being taken care of by the mods, and thank you to the mods for jumping all over that. Yeah, that device certainly looks interesting. I can't wait. Have you tried it out? Have you tested it very much?
I have. So with this hybrid system, and I might be able to show you if I could turn it on. If I hold down the power button, I believe, for a couple seconds, it should turn on, and I should get some indication lights. So let me see, as I want to lose you too, but let me double check. See if I might be able to get this done. The environment's really nice. I'm not going to show the mapping features for obvious reasons, but it reminds me of if you're on the Meshtastic app. You got your mapping, you got your messaging, your contacts, but it reminds you of like a hybrid between like Discord, not a chat, because you have the community center. So the community center is only LoRa, so it's all peer-to-peer, and anybody could join it. But you could do dedicated LoRa channels or messages over the internet. And if I was to click on myself, says I'm Ghost here, you actually have the option to call me. Like it's all call over the internet, text over the internet, and if you lose internet and service, it defaults to LoRa. So that's that hybrid system. And it uses the GPS on your phone and the GPS on the device. So if you lose connection on your phone and lose GPS, a signal, you have this. So you have like a double GPS system, which is really cool. But the app is simplistic. You do need to make an account, which is kind of like weird for some people. And you got to put your email and log into it. But it's a very simplistic app. You get your messaging, your community center, and it's as simple as just clicking on it and sending some messages. I can send a message to my other account, which might go to my primary phone, but I don't want to mess up the live stream. But you get the gist. So really cool app. I like the environment, and my in-depth video goes over everything and how it actually works. Definitely go check that out because it does a better idea than me. I could show you during a live stream. So let me get kind of.
Yeah, let me. I posted your video. I also posted the Kickstarter. Let me throw your video back up again, just because it's probably got the best information out there.
Thank you. Yep, I appreciate
on
that.
that device. Yeah.
So you guys are curious about that. And with these episodes, I'm going to take because I send my mods and the people that help me with the live streams a whole list of like what we go over. In the description, I'm going to put all the links. So if you watch this VOD later on, all the links to everything will be in there as well. So just going to give you guys a heads up about that. So that's it. We're going to put this away. Any other questions in chat about this or anything they want to ask me about it? Any more opinions or anything? Let me know.
Clouds created, that says, how does it work without no signal or cell network?
So
what's it using in place of those?
So just like how we have the Meshtastic gadgets in here, even the things, they have little mini radios inside them. So basically, this little chip right here has a radio in it, and it uses your phone Bluetooth connection to communicate with this device, and then it uses a radio signal from this kind of device that's built into here to send out messages. And then, so it's like a two-part system. You have your phone Bluetooth to the device, and device LoRa radio, which is just stands for long-range radio. Depending on where you live in the country too, it's a certain frequency in the world. And so it uses your phone Bluetooth connection to interact with the device, and then the device does all the messaging and cell phone like network carrying, if that makes any sense. So it's just LoRa radio combined with the Bluetooth. And again, for the people that like the more, I want an off-grid phone that's an all-in-one, things like the Heltec V4 kit, or the it's a longer name for that one, or the T-Deck Plus would be the one you're looking for. It's a fully independent device. So these are not independent. They need a phone to interact with. So hopefully that answers your question a little bit how it works. But in my videos, I explain everything about that to make it clear how the hybrid system works and how the how LoRa works. So definitely go check out my channel if you have any other questions, because everything is in there if you need it. I have over 900 plus videos on my channel, and I did that within 2 years. So I have really cranked out those videos to answer those questions for you. So if I can't answer during a live stream or in Discord, or when my mods can't, this should be a video somewhere that I posted that gives you some kind of explanation. So definitely go check that out. Okay. Oh, I got
Yeah, 900 videos in 2 years. That's crazy.
Not healthy.
So much content.
Not healthy. It was bad. It's not healthy. I do not recommend doing that. I pushed myself because I felt. I'll talk about it later on tonight when we do the positive message at the end about, like, sometimes you feel obligated to help others, and it actually does take a toll on you when you don't give yourself a break. But we'll talk more about that towards the end of the live stream through that little positive message that I usually give at the end. So with that said, thank you. We're going to move on. So we're going to talk a little bit about Zerotrace right now. So Zerotrace, we're working behind the scenes. We had to postpone it because the Zerotrace founder got sick. But we're working on a new redesign for the Zerotrace Mini. So the Zerotrace Mini is basically a ESP32 device, which I might be able to get out right away or not. So this little tiny So this little tiny gadget right here is a hacking tool. So it's just like your USB rubber ducky from Hack 5. This thing is a HID pen testing tool where it pretends to be a mouse and keyboard, and you can write scripts, which is just basically commands of you typing and using a keyboard into a computer to do things at the speed of light if you want to. I have tons of videos about this. I'm working with Zerotrace to make a GhostStrats edition. It's a lot slimmer. It's more premium. And I had a really cool idea, and one of the things I've been trying to do this year is work with the community with everything that I do. So the idea here is I talked to Zerotrace. Listen, let's get a whole bunch of content creators from big channels to little channels. I said, let's get everybody together, get a group of people together, and send them out a GhostStrats edition Zerotrace Mini. Give them content so they get a free device, they get content, and they get to mingle with everybody all at once. And it also helps the company because Zerotrace is kind of struggling right now, just like everyone is with the economy, where just like the tariffs and stuff, everything in that, like all the negative stuff in the world affects a lot of these businesses that make these types of gadgets. And these are small companies. So my idea is let's give it the best shot. Let's help this company. Let's get a whole bunch of content creators behind it. And let's help the company, help the content creators, help everybody grow. And to me, it's like a win-win for everybody. And that's me trying to make these more community-based events and things like that. This is the first time I'm doing something like this. And I really hope it works out well. And it seems like it is. And they're almost done with it. They're finalizing the case design as we speak. And it's I keep continuing to do stuff like that. And just like I wanted to mention about Bruce as well, my next event that I'm going to be doing is a Bruce fundraiser. So behind the scenes, so everybody that knows me knows that I make a lot of themes. Now, what happened with my themes was when Bruce did a major update, it broke almost all my themes. So people couldn't use the themes that I have. So I've been working hard in the background, and it's very hard. I just want to let you guys know, it's very tasking. But I am remastering all of my old themes, and I'm making them better. I'm improving them, and I'm making it so it works for your devices right now. And I'm going to make sure I can future-proof it as well. On top of new themes. And I'm going to show you one of the ones that are brand new. tonight, as well as the new boot screens I'm working on, sounds, everything. I'm making some brand new themes. So by the time we do the Bruce event, you should have 90% of my old themes configured to the new Bruce, as well as brand new themes for your devices to help kickstart the Bruce fundraiser event. And this is me donating my time and my resources and AI credits, you name it. I'm doing this all for the community, and it's all available in my Proton Drive. And I'm working on coming up with cool events. My idea is to make like a gaming night with me and a bunch of content creators, and then having companies host it where if we win a like Fortnite match, they'll donate one of their gadgets and we'll do a giveaway with it. And if we get so many wins or top 10 so many times, we can pool together the gadgets and then the week after do some type of giveaway. So it's kind of like you know how you do like a marathon type thing and you can get sponsors for that, like a game night but sponsorships. So something like that, something fun, silly, and entertaining, and just a fun, cool way on top of like me making themes for the community fundraiser. So that'll be coming out after the Zerotrace event. Once he feels better and we can move on. But that's my idea. So I'm gonna take a drink and you can help me with chat for a minute, and then I'll show you one of the themes I'm working on right now.
Oh, awesome! I love your themes.
Thank you.
Everybody, please feel free to join the Discord. I just threw the latest Discord link into the chat. Cloud's created. I'll speak on behalf of Ghost real quick. Thank you for subbing. Ghost content is super interesting. I hope you enjoy it. Join the Discord if you can and meet the community.
Thank you very much.
What else we got? Tennessee Blacksmith sent 100 for 2 jewels. I gotta learn more about some of this stuff.
Me too.
That's cool.
I need to learn too.
I don't even know where to go for those.
Really do
So
appreciate
a
it.
new theme. Are you talking about themes for the LilyGo device, for Pager, for
All of them. So
all of them?
So the way this works now is that since I'm already designing coming up with the design, making sure it fits the T embed, and I'm using that along with the Bruce theme builder. So like the theme builder doesn't size it perfectly, but now it could fit a lot more devices and you can use it as a template. If I could take that JSON file and I can manipulate it to make it work with the T embed to make everything fit perfectly. And when it comes to the boot screens, I have to every single time. I gotta like make a boot screen, watch it, and say, all right, it didn't do the full video. I need to remove a couple frames, or I have to add a couple frames. I have to do that until it works perfectly. Very time consuming because it's tough to. It depends on how big the file is, the colors you use. It's a lot to it. So it's like a project every time I make these kind of themes. So I don't even know where I'm going anymore with this. But with that said, like the same thing with the old themes that broke when Bruce updated. I have to like set them up, add new slides because there's a new Laura tab now. There's a whole bunch of things. But with that said, I am working on that. I want to get it done for the Bruce event so you guys have all these themes back as well as some new ones. And this is a brand new, never before seen theme that I made. I'm calling this one Ghost Punk. So this is a hybrid between my idea about cyberpunk and a little bit of a GhostStrats deep purple vibe and more of a cyberpunk version of myself. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Now this has a custom boot screen as well. So when this fires up, hopefully I'm doing this live demonstration at work. You get the color.
You mentioned what device that is for those viewers that don't know.
Sure. So this is a T-Embed CC1101 Plus. Not a plus. CC1101. I'm using this one because I ripped this apart, so this is an easy tester for me, so I can take things in and out. But the T-Embeds are one of the best LilyGo Bruce firmware devices because it's the closest you're going to get to the Flipper Zero feel. And I have a Flipper Zero somewhere in here. Now, I'm not a big fan of their dev team, but it is a pretty decent device. But if you're looking for a Flipper Zero for a quarter of the price and an easy DIY project, this is the one you're going to want to get, the Plus. Now, hold off though, because they're sending me a brand new version of the Plus that hasn't been really announced yet. That's on the way to the studio. So that one comes with an it seems like it comes with a built-in external antenna. Like in the past, you would have to do these projects on your own and set it up, but it seems like they're making it for you now. So just stand by because there might be a better version of this stuff coming out very soon. Definitely something to sub for and look out for. But with that said, this is the TM bed. I like this one again because I think it's one of the best. That's why I focus my themes a lot around this device. And I'm going to show you the cool boot screen. You're going to see my new like logo. Then it's going to transition to a loading bar. And then you're going to see the live animated theme. This is not a static theme. I actually made a static one too. But I like making live and movable themes because I just think it looks so much cooler. And with the new Bruce firmware, I can loop it. So it's a continuous moving loop. So I'll just show you. Very cool. So you can see the boot screen pop up. You're going to see the GhostStrats logo there, blow away, loads up, and then it should cut right in. So right now you're seeing the Wi-Fi. So this is actually moving. So the Wi-Fi right now is tough to see on YouTube, but this is glitching, moving around. There's smoke coming from the guy. Very cyberpunkish vibe here. I'm going the wrong way. I think this is wheels damage, but you can see every single section. This is the clock section is moving. And it's not this thing. There's something's wrong with this wheel. That's why I use it. This is my demo device. But there's connect. You see everything here has a different type of animation. Skipping that. Where's the Bluetooth?
Looks awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this wheel is messed up, but you can see the Bluetooth moves. Everything moves. The guy's moving. It's tough to see on YouTube. There's a lot of little micro movements. And with it, can you just turn, please? With it, hey, I know it's always during live demos, but it's all animated. And if you don't like the animated themes, if it bugs you, they don't like that, you have to like spin it a couple times to get it to work. There is a static version of this theme. So this is called Ghost Punk. This one I just finished literally probably 10 minutes before I went live and tested because I had to really work on that boot screen to make it work. See everything moves on here. So really cool. It comes with this pre-configured as well, the light and everything, the way it moves. This is one of my newest themes of 2026. So if you want to pick this up early, it is available in the shared Proton drive. I'm going to continue to work on this, make all these themes better. I actually have some more. I actually worked on NerdSec, so I kind of revived the old NerdSec theme. Let me try to find config here.
NerdSec!
For sure. Represent.
Hey, while you're doing that,
yep.
Zombie Joe, welcome in. Zombie Joe, he also goes, I don't know if you've seen some of his pager themes, but they are stellar.
He's
great.
Zombie Joe, he's the one that made the theme builder for everybody, right? Was he the one that made that video? I think it's him, right?
Yeah, he does fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. His stuff is next level, definitely. And he gave you compliments on your theme there.
Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Really, thank you. Really do appreciate it. I just feel like making this stuff customizable and like getting rid of that weird, like, oh, everything hacker is dangerous and it looks scary, has to be evil. You know, I think you can make it cool. Like, why make it personable, make it something different, right? So that, and it makes it valuable to the person because it feels like a piece of them's in it. So that's why I focus very much on these because I think it just makes the community more attached to these devices. Let me see if I can find NerdSec 2026. T-embed fit. That's right. I fitted this one too. So let's let it load. I haven't tested this one live yet. You get the rainbow colors for this one. So this one's a static thing. Go ahead, you could say.
Sorry. Agent 57, you just need to refresh. We're up to 35 likes.
Woo! Thank you very much, guys. So this is the NerdSec theme. It has the green vibe. It's not going to show the boot screen because I have to put the new boot file on it, but you got the cool rainbow. and it's just the standard green and black of them. But I added a couple more slides today because with the new Bruce theme. Oh, see that? I gotta look at that one. See, this is why I could do testing. So I gotta mess around with this one because it's glitching a little bit. It's probably because of the quality of the picture. So I have to probably dumb this down or compress it a little bit more. But this is the stuff I'm talking about. This I have to go back, tweak it, go back, tweak it to make everything work. So it's not as easy as just putting it into a prompt and then you think it works. It doesn't. You have to sit there for a while to do this stuff. So NerdSec is
absolutely time consuming. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's been taking me forever to do it, and on top of everything else I got to do. So I'm doing it. So I want it done before the Bruce fundraiser. And actually, I might have one more to show you. It still needs a little bit more work though. UI theme.
It's looking good so far though.
Hey, I appreciate that. This is Project Deep Purple. Hold on. I don't see the JSON file. Might be missing. T-embed. Yeah, it's not showing the JSON file. Maybe I can get it to work this way. Ghost Punk, Digital Decay. Oh, I fixed Digital Decay too. I forgot about that. So Digital Decay is an old theme, so I remastered it, so it should work on here now. I don't know what color I picked actually for the Digital Decay, so it takes a minute to load. This one should be a static theme. Yeah, so I just did standard purple. So this is an old theme that was a fan favorite, the Digital Decay, where you got the world like splitting apart, but digitally you have the good and the bad fighting with each other. So this theme is back. So this one has been remastered. This is just a regular standalone static theme, nothing live. So it really works nice with devices. You see here, it just kind of, it's a lot more fluent than the animated themes. So if you like more fast, precise, you're going to want this one, a static theme. If you like the really cool looking, but you're willing to just sit there and spin it until it moves, do the animated ones. But this one's been remastered. Though this is the stuff I'm working on. So bringing back the old school GhostStrats themes are coming back to these devices as well. So that's what I'm working on. So my goal is to get all this stuff done, new themes, and unfortunately I can't show you the other one I'm working on. I might have a picture to show you actually. Let's see. It's all in my shared drive. So if you want to jump on it early and start downloading some of these, you can. This one, GhostStrats, Cyberpunk, Ghostpunk, and then I have Project Deep Purple, and I also included. So with the shared drive, I've included like a preview, so you can see exactly what you're getting into. So this one has the GhostStrat eyes with the deep purple futuristic wording. It's very simplistic. I plan on animating this one or making it better, but this one's already done if you want to mess around with it. This is a static theme, has my eyes, it has a custom boot screen for this one as well. So those are brand new. So the I keep saying Cyber, Ghost Punk and Project Purple are brand new 2006 themes that you haven't seen before. So definitely go check those out. I've been working really hard on them for you guys. And it's for me contributing toward the Bruce fundraiser. So I want to get it all done before we do that event. So.
Yeah, speaking of that, in the chat, Matt asks about it. He says, what's up with the Bruce firmware fundraiser? Interested.
So for me, because a lot of people, I don't see a lot of this happening, but Bruce makes this firmware so you can turn a lot of these gadgets into hacking tools. And this is probably one of the best ways for you to get your hands on a pen testing tool, because a lot of them are very expensive. So here's a perfect example, a dedicated pen testing tool, the Wi-Fi Pineapple Pager, a really cool device, but this has a $300 price tag on it. You want another hacking gadget? I mean, you can go through a Flipper Zero is $300, and good luck finding it and if it's available in your area in the woods. But with these easy pen testing tools, they could turn this $10 device into a hacking tool. This $10, it's actually I think $12, but this little gadget is a hacking tool because I can flash the Bruce firmware onto this. And actually, I think I have a custom boot screen on this one as well, actually. I make a lot of them. Yeah, it's my older logo. But as you can see, this little tiny tool is a pen testing gadget, like a Flipper Zero. Now, it's not as capable, but Bruce makes this happen. Like, this is happening because some people dedicate their time and energy to build this stuff and update it and keep it current and up to date with devices. So you you are able to make this stuff at home and make it available. So it's my way of trying to help them. So I would love to do that. Support Meshtastic as well, because they're the same thing. They have a team that makes this free for the public. I want to start with Bruce. Now, Kinda Geeky kind of got me on the idea a little while ago, and I've been trying in the background figuring out how we're going to do the event. I'm going to work on getting companies to donate devices so we can give them away. I'm hoping LilyGo will support it, because they're the ones I use constantly to demonstrate. And I made contact with LilyGo this week, so we're back on like talking and getting stuff, and we're back in that scene again after they had their Chinese New Year. So really excited for this. I'm trying to do new things, right? I'm trying to, just like I did with the Zerotrace thing, I'm trying to help their company, help content creators, and now I want to help the people that help us, if that makes any sense. So that's what I'm trying to do here. It's new. I don't, and it's not. I'm trying to plan it, but that's my goal. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I want to give back. While I have the platform to do so, and I have an audience and people behind me, I want to use it to help benefit other people. So that's what I'm trying to do here.
Love it. Absolutely love it. If someone's interested in participating, what should they do?
We haven't really come out with the details yet, but be on the lookout. Donate to Bruce, but I'm going to talk to the Bruce team, because I got a contact. I'm going to link with them. I just don't want to set up anything by dates yet, because I want to first do the Zerotrace to the best of my abilities. I want to put my all into that. And then once we do that Zerotrace promotion week, once that dies out, then I'm like, all right, now it's time to do the Bruce. Let me go full on with Bruce. You know what I mean? I don't want to do things half. I want to make sure I give it my all. Because everybody deserves that full attention. So I want to make sure I give them both that. So I don't know yet. Stay tuned. Zerotrace, they're sick right now, but I'm going to use this time to fix those Bruce themes and stuff like that. I still got to get my ham radio license. I still got to study for that, but life's been busy. I got buried under like 20 feet of snow this week, so everything kind of got pushed back. So my car was literally buried. The snow was almost as tall as my car. So with that said, go ahead.
Saw pictures of not just your car, obviously, but I got peeps over in the East Coast, and I'm here central. I'm in Minnesota, and we get our fair share of snow, right? And so it was kind of funny. All my friends throwing pictures at me like, "You deal with this much snow all the time? How do you do this?"
It's nuts. It's horrible.
We didn't get anything. It totally missed us. So it was like, so nice.
Yeah, it was nuts. It's most snow we've seen. So for people I talked to, they go since the blizzard of '78. So it's been a long time since we've seen this much snow dumped on New England, at least. So that's it. I'm losing my voice here. So I'm going to be we're running out of time. So I'm going to be unboxing this. So I've been working with InfuShark Tech with a couple projects in the background. One's kind of a secret. I kind of want it to be like a surprise for people when it comes out. But the reason why I have 3 of them right now is that Zerotrace is also working on something similar to what we talked about earlier, where the devices can interact with one another. Now, I don't know how to do this yet. I have to talk to them. But the reason why I have these 3, these have the special firmware on it that will allow me to connect these devices and have it pen test together. So that's the new, seems like the new vibe and new theme going on this year, is that you could take these gadgets and you could do more with it by linking more together. Now, the difference between the InfuShark Tech and the BLE Shark Nano, this device isn't hundreds of dollars. This thing is under $40. So it makes more sense that you can buy more of these. Now, for example, the Biscuit Pro, this guy is $140, $130. So you would need to buy a couple of these to experience that, which puts you in a very big price range. But for less than the price of one of those, you can get 3 of these. Does that make any sense? It doesn't hurt the wallet that much. So, and these will be easier to get soon. They're almost done getting their facilities and stuff done, so everybody will be able to buy BLE Shark Nanos and get them within a week of purchasing, from what they said to me a while back. I mean, because it'd be just like buying anything normal, but right now they're still in that fulfilling their Kickstarters and backers. But with that said, I'm gonna open this up because I figure might as well do a little unboxing with you guys because they just came in. He sent me a couple colors. We have the GhostStrats purple one because we love making all these devices purple here. So I think these are all the rest of the colors they have. I'm not sure exactly, but you can experience this with me. Let me move the light over a little bit. So the InfoShark Tech was one of the first companies we ever backed, and as a community we stood behind when I was very new into the YouTube game. So very sentimental value with this company. Okay, we get the cool sticker. Go ahead, you could say whatever you gotta say.
I was just gonna say this is a great starter device.
Yes.
The devices are coming out a little bit faster now. They do great with communication. So if you do place an order for one of these, it shouldn't take too terribly long. There was some waits, so if you do some research and you see that the wait times were really long, that's because they got buried by orders after they did their fundraising.
They definitely did. I love this case. I'm also doing a hacking gadget class. I've been waiting for them to fully come out with all their stuff first. But there's a reason why I'm choosing this gadget is to be featured in my class because it's cheap, affordable, and it's a really good beginner-friendly gadget. So this is the black one. This is really nice. I can see why people got the black one now. This one's really nice looking. Very nice case, solid, looks good. Nice and clean, very nice looking. And I love the packaging, it's really nice. Reminds me of the Flipper Zero packaging a lot, to be honest with you. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like almost like, just like it. We'll see what color this one is. So we got black, this one might be another black one. Okay, so they sent me just black ones maybe. I thought they sent me different colors. This is another black one. It is clean though. This black is clean. I have the prototype. Want to see the prototype one? So this is the prototype. This is before it was ever really a thing. So this one doesn't have the IR or anything built into it. But this is the first like BLE Shark Nano. This is the prototype. This is the finished.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Case looks a little rough, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely see the difference. So I can appreciate the quality of this one because I had the prototype for so long. So we got a couple more stickers in the studio. Yay, I love stickers. I'm gonna put that on the sticker wall. I still need to link up with you because I thought you said you could send me some NerdSec stickers.
Yeah. Throw me your address, DM me your address, and I'll get those out to you.
All right, I'm definitely gonna do that. Aha, okay, we got a different color. Okay, so we have here, you guys can see, I might be a little off. We got the clear one. All right. Cable. It's always good to have more cables here. So we got now the BLE Shark Nano Clear, black, and the GhostStrats purple one. Add to our collection. So this one should have a special firmware already flashed to it. So you're gonna experience this with me. So make sure you guys can see. Let me turn off the light here, actually. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. Welcome to BLE Shark Nano. All right, so these haven't been set up yet. All right, so they just haven't been set up yet. Okay, so I got it behind the scenes. I got to connect this to my Wi-Fi. Kind of really showing setup process. All right, so I need to actually set these up. Okay, so they're not pre-set up yet, so that's good to know. But you're gonna see at some point in my channel, I'm gonna be experimenting with that new feature. That's why I have these BLE Shark Nanos in the studio. I'm gonna be talking to InfoShark Tech to figure it out. But I'm also working on a really cool surprise with these as well. And I hope it comes out within the next couple months or so. But with that said, I think we're at the point of the live stream where we're going to go over a couple other things that I got going on. So if you want to support the channel and everything I do, consider being a channel member. It really does help me in my channel and help with the YouTube algorithm as well, because I've been promoting a lot more DIYs and survival gadgets, and YouTube doesn't really push those videos as much. So when you guys become a member, it really does help support the channel. Now, my goal with the members is that eventually, I think I'm going to make these I'm not exactly sure, but I want to make the GhostStrats show more professional. And I think when I film the GhostStrats show, it might be eventually a live where I go live with the YouTube members, And then I go live with the edited show to the public at a secondary date, if that makes any sense. We've got a live recording, like kind of like you do like sitcoms kind of and have an audience, etc. And then you have a live actual show type of thing. So I think that this might be something that I will do in the future because I do want to make these shows more professional. So I'm kind of experimenting with it right now with the timing and the sequencing and the co-host and everything like that, which has been great, by the way. Shout out to Kinda Geeky, been helping me out. So something that I'm thinking about in the future, I want to make the YouTube members feel appreciated. So I really do appreciate everything you do for me right now. It just really is more of like a donation helping me out. But I will work on benefits for you guys eventually that will help make it feel a little bit more a little bit more appreciative. So thank you very much for the members I do have. I really do appreciate it, but it definitely helps out the channel. And with that said, if you sign up for Proton, you can use my affiliate links. That helps me as well. If you use my code from LilyGo, that helps me as well. It goes toward I get a certain commission percentage. Having a stroke. And let me go ahead and show you some of the merch stuff. So I've been working really hard on merchandise as well lately. So we go to the store. Actually, you have the link, right, Geeky, for the store.
Yeah, I've got it. I just got to dig it up. Give me one quick second here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to click on it too.
Lamar, thank you for the kind words. I do appreciate you, man.
Thank you. So it's tough to see, but I've been working with the whole new rebrand because I'm trying as I'm as I'm working with these companies. I want to make sure I can put my branding on the gadgets that is GhostStrats edition type stuff. So I finally finalized the branding. So that's the initials, the GhostStrats, the GS initials. We got hats, we got stickers, we got coffee cups, we got shirts, and I'm adding to this as we go along. But I've been working on this behind the scenes. So I do have a store. If you want to pick up some merchandise, this also helps me as well. And it also has all my old stuff in here too. I don't delete the old stuff. So if you like an older version of my themes, because I kind of bounced around a lot until I landed to where I am today. So there's a lot of versions of GhostStrats. And I also have that old merchandise still available. So if you want to get some merch, it does help support the channel. Definitely go check it out. I've been working really hard with that as well behind the scenes and the rebranding. You saw a little glimpse of that tonight. When this boots, you actually see that new logo pop up for a second. Excuse me. You should see it pop up. There it is right there and explode.
I just threw up the store links, so everybody please go check those out.
Really do appreciate it. I've been working on cool computer backgrounds too. So as you see, robot, this way. Up. That way. No. All right, hold on. He'll figure it out. Give me a minute. Other way. There you go. Up. Yeah, there you go. Up. Nope. You're up. Nope. Up. Oh my lord. Give me this. You can't be trusted, robot. So I'm working on the cool computer background. So that's one per example. That is sick. Thank you really much. Yeah, I'm working. I would love to get into making clothes one day. I like cyberpunk. I actually want to get into making clothes. So maybe one day you'll see like GhostStrats like clothing line at some point. Maybe if we ever get to that point, that'd be great for me because I can actually express myself and stuff like that more in that aspect because I'm a very creative person. I like the visuals and I like stuff like this. So I've been working on themes and backgrounds and actually I actually shared all of that for free too. Like everything I build is for you guys. So if you go to my shared Proton drive, alongside the Bruce themes, I have Wi-Fi Pineapple themes in there. I have computer backgrounds. All my logos I upload there too. So if you ever want them to put on your stuff if you want, I don't hide any of that stuff. I make it available to everybody. So new for 2026. So if you look, I don't know if, let me go ahead and do this. So working on a lot of stuff. There's a lot of computer backgrounds, experimental stuff. Actually, I got to upload more. See, this is logos 2026. And I'm working on organizing, making this more efficient and better for you guys as well. But I've made a lot of computer backgrounds or phone backgrounds, you name it. It's all available. As I'm tweaking and making things better, I share it with you guys. So if you guys want to use it for anything. So I made like the safety is an illusion, but it looks like the cyberpunk logo over there. And then this is me because I finalized the character. This one came out really good too. So just really working on the character. And this is like the template for the character. It took me for, so I finalized like the character look, his eyes and everything like that. So a lot of stuff in there if you guys want to look at it. And I have some more stuff I got to upload actually because I've been working on that on my phone. I got one that looks like DeadSec, but I have the NerdSec logo, NerdSec in there instead. But yeah, so everything's in there too. So I worked on that, the themes, everything going on with that, merchandise. I'm working with the companies in the background. That's why I haven't really been producing a lot of YouTube videos lately, especially toward the hacking gadget stuff, because I'm working on more background stuff at the moment. And to me, that's more important because I will really want to get these content creators mingled, and which I want to shout them out too, if I can. The ones that are jumping on board with this promotion to help Zerotrace out. Where is our group chat? There's like 10 of us. Why can't I do things? Oh, we get 9 o'clock. We got to do the giveaway too. Let me plug in my laptop. We can do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So we got to set.
Genetics says clothes. I've been building a clothing business for a few years in my spare time. There's so much potential for being creative, and it's super fun. Also, I want to welcome in Evan Chris. Good to see him here as well.
Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so Zerotrace. Let's show the memberships. Yeah, I'll just shout that out, and I'll put their links in the description or something because I don't have that much time. But I'm gonna go live on the Discord because we have to start the event. So let me go ahead and do that because I'm already late as always. Always late. And if I'm on time, there's something wrong. Thank you. You guys are great. Thanks for posting that I'm live. Where are the events? There we go. Start event.
I see it.
All right, so I'm live on Discord, so we can do the $100 voucher giveaway from Midwest Gadgets. Really do appreciate them supporting the channel. That's how I sound. My voice is breaking.
Always throws you for a loop when you hear yourself, doesn't it?
It does. It does, especially because my voice goes hoarse by the end of the live streams for some reason. I can talk all day, but during the live streams, I don't know if it's the environment or what. I lose my voice very fast. Can you guys hear me in the Discord? Lizard. Can you guys hear me in Discord? Yes or no? There's usually always an audio problem at first. This is how I feel. Like a lizard. I don't think they can hear me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me in the Discord?
I think we're on a call, so I think if I log off, I can join the stage, and then maybe they'll be able to hear you.
Oh yeah, maybe we should do that. All right, jump on the stage, and then I'll let's end the call. Maybe that's the reason why. That makes sense.
Sounds good. All right, man. Thank you, everybody. As always, it's been super fun. Ghost, I'll see you in the giveaway, and hopefully everybody else. Have a great week, everybody.
Thank you, Geeky, as always. All right, let's go ahead and go back. I am fumbling. Everyone, give me 5 seconds. Yes, the Elmo on fire. Yes. All right, do I invite Geeky? So let me turn off the phone. Maybe that'll help me. All right, so we ended the call with Geeky. Close Discord. Can you guys hear me now? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Where did Geeky go? You gotta raise your hand, Geeky. I can see clearly now. Can you not raise your hand? Does it not work? What's this one say? Leave stage, more options. Open, friend, more, ignore. We're gonna figure this out. Yeah, I don't see Geeky in there. Let me just read chat and see if you guys can actually hear me. Can you hear me, yes or no? I know I'm late, Don. I know I'm late, Donnie. I can see all obstacles in my way. Please give him a second to switch over, everyone. Yeah, I don't think you can hear me, so I'm going to leave the stage. Speak on stage. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Let me disconnect quietly. Join stage. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes. I don't know why it never works the first time. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It's always weird, dude. I can see all obstacles in my way. Geeky, I can't see you. I don't see you. You're in there. Okay. John, you here? I think John's here. Johnny boy. I need a drink. Sorry we're late. The live stream on YouTube is still live, by the way. Yeah. All right, so for people that are here, we're going to be giving away a $100 voucher to Midwest Gadgets. Now, Midwest has been a channel sponsor for a little while now. They've helped us during our study months where they donated vouchers. Basically, if you win, you get a code, their website. It's basically you getting like a $100 gift card. So big shout out to Midwest Gadgets for sponsoring this. They're supporting education and learning. And one of the nicest people over there. They're great. If you have questions, they answer it for you. They built some really cool gadgets. I feature them on my secondary channel, but there's a lot of YouTubers that consistently use it. Very great people over there. I'm not just saying that because they're giving us $100 vouchers to give away. Honestly, I remember having a 1 hour meeting with one of them, Ham Spice in particular, and he just taught me so much. He took the time just to teach me things. He didn't expect anything in return. Usually when you're in this space, you people want something, they're like, oh, can you promote this, do this for me? No, you just wanted to talk and teach, and that was it. So really great experience, really great people over there. Big shout out to them. We're not going to keep too long because I am running late, and the battery died on the robot, so stand by. So everybody watching the live stream on YouTube, we're on the Discord right now. Go ahead and check it out. Really do appreciate everybody in the YouTube live stream. You guys have a good night. The robot arm just died. It's dead now, so I got a hold of you. Go check out the Discord. We're doing the giveaway. I'll see you next Friday, and do me a favor.